about to give you one video that will show everybody how dumb you are.
Shout out to Cash, my son. He is the reason why we are doing this episode today. We're going to talk about what it's like to become a mom, our birth stories, postpartum, and everything in between. So, Cash turned 9 on when? On Friday. Friday, right?
May
Friday, May 8th? Yeah, May 8th, whatever Friday was. I mean, whatever May 8th was. On Friday, I think. And I feel like I remember his birth like it was yesterday. And it was almost a freaking decade ago. I can't even think about it. And I'm about to have 4 kids. Oh my gosh. I can't even move. Do you see me? I can't move.
Big girl. Big old girl.
Yeah, I think we should just get into our birth stories a little bit.
Yeah.
My birth story is crazy. It's insane. But that's like for a whole different episode. I remember I was terrified when I found out I was pregnant. I had just met my baby daddy. I mean, I knew who he was because of school. We went to school together. But, like, we weren't technically even, like, official. We had been with each other for, like, 3 weeks. That's it. And I found out I was pregnant. I was having these, like, smells, like, and... Like, I just knew. Every time I passed a restaurant, I could smell it. And I'm like, that's weird. And I knew. Like, the day I missed my period, I was like, yep, I'm pregnant. But I used to be terrified because I used to give myself panic attacks. Thinking about giving birth. Just the thought of giving birth terrified the crap out of me. And I completely thought I was going to die. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to actually push the kid out. Like, and being a first-time parent, like, you're thinking, I don't know. I used to freak myself out to the point where I would have to like, call my mom and stuff. And she'd be like, you're fine, you're fine. But, yeah. And then I also remember, like, during that time, everybody would tell me that I was going to be raising Cash alone. So they would always, like... When I told my mom, I hadn't seen her in like 3 weeks, and I came back, and she knew something was up. She was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Nothing. Like, I just gotta tell you, like, I'm pregnant." And she was like, "Oh,
Just speechless.
Yeah, because she knew Spencer. I mean, she knew who he was, and she was like, "Oh, like," she didn't know what the frick to say. But I ended up having, like, her, Spencer's mom, and my stepdad at the time. He's passed away now, but, like, he used to be a big part of my life even after my mom and him got a divorce. And they all came up to me and were like, you're going to end up raising this kid alone, and you need to figure out your options here. Like, they were trying to get me to, like, do an adoption, and, like, I mean, all 3 of them. Like, my stepdad was like, hey, do you want to hang out with me? And, like, I hadn't talked to him in months. And, like, took me out in the woods to go do deer traps, to set up deer traps and stuff. It was, like, literally talked to me the whole time about trying to, like, give the baby up to a better family. And I was just I just remember, like, I was so mad about it because I was 22. I was a grown adult, and I feel like I made my own decision. Like, I made my bed, I gotta lay in it type thing. Mm-hmm. So I was like, no. Like, it made me mad because that wasn't even a thought in my head of, like, I knew that I was going to raise this child. Right. From day one. I knew that that was going to be my plan. I knew it was going to be difficult, and I didn't have an exact plan set out, but I knew that I was going to do it. And I believed in God, so I prayed I'm like, God will take care of me. He's going to, like, as long as I'm faithful and I will do this. Like, as long as I can make my life better, I will be able to raise my kid all by myself. Even if that's how my life ended up changing. So, but I never thought about any other options, I guess, I would say. But I knew I wanted Cash, and I'm glad that I had him when I did, because I mean my life was going dark, really dark.
Yeah.
And he changed my whole life completely. But everybody, I feel like every kid does, you know, to a mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like every kid changes their kid. Like the first kid is always the whole life changer.
Oh, I was 25. I don't know.
24, 25.
24, 25.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah. 6.
6 years ago? Yeah. How
So
old
I
are
was
you?
almost 25.
Okay. Were you scared?
Yeah.
Well, how long were you dating him for? Like when you found out you were pregnant?
Probably like 3 years.
Okay.
But like, I don't think when I found out that I was pregnant, I don't think we were doing good. Like I think we were sober, but like our relationship, I don't think
Yeah.
it
was
was
at
very
that point.
good.
Hunter May.
And 2 babies.
Yeah.
Like that was just
And that's how you found out too.
yeah.
So like you weren't ready at all, huh? Like how did you feel when you found out you were having 2?
I was scared because the chances of something bad happening,
Yeah.
you know, like one of the twins not making it, things like that,
Yeah, so like
it made me nervous.
did you take a pregnancy test and then find out you were pregnant, schedule a doctor's appointment to find out you were having twins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at Kroger, grocery shopping, passed the pregnancy test and like backed up and grabbed one and then took it. Then I went to Planned Parenthood with his sister and they were like, yeah, you know, both babies are doing good.
You were like, wait, what?
I laughed, cried, and the nurse was a little freaked out, but I was not.
And like, she must not have known that this was your first time getting an ultrasound.
No.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I'd have been mad.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, you did not just say 2.
Yeah. No, it was horrible.
Did it take you a while to tell your parents? It took me a while, but when I found out.
I told my parents when I was like probably 16 weeks pregnant. Because I didn't find out until I was 14.
Yeah. See, I was about almost the same, I think. Maybe 13 weeks. I had already... No, I didn't have my first appointment yet. So actually, no, I told my mom within a couple weeks of me finding out, I think.
Yeah, my mom knew. I went to their house and I didn't eat any of the shrimp cocktail. And I just said no. And that's never what I do. And she was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, oh.
Did you cry?
Yeah. And then
I know,
then he asked my dad to marry me. And my dad's response was, well, I'm just really glad that there's no kids involved. And then, like 15 minutes later, I told him I was pregnant. My twins. And I didn't like their dad after that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So,
She don't like their dad either.
no, me neither.
See, I had an emotional pregnancy though. Like my baby daddy left me for another woman straight up.
I'm not.
Like when I was like halfway through,
Yeah.
like 6, 7 months. I was 6 or 7 months pregnant, and then the next day I ended up in the hospital because I had complications. I was bleeding everywhere. I had to go in there and stay for 2 days. But I mean, Cash ended up turning out fine. But man, my freaking pregnancy was awful.
Yeah.
Like emotionally, I had to do it all by myself. You know, like all the emotions, like I had my mom come with me to doctor's appointments and stuff.
Yeah.
But like he was not there.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's weird too because now like Matt doesn't ever go to my doctor's appointments, but he's always working, and I don't think anything of it.
Right.
I like have my ultrasound, and I'm like sending him pictures, but he's just like he's so upset that he can't go.
Yeah.
Like he wants to be. He will text me a million times like, "Hey, what's going on? What time is it?"
Well, he's there for the important stuff.
Oh yeah, like he won't.
He makes time for that.
He won't miss a thing.
Yeah.
But I told him I was like, "There's no point in you even going to these doctor's appointments because you're just gonna be sitting there the whole time." Like
This is your 4th kid.
4th kid. Well, I got this, dude.
Yeah. I
If
let
you
you know
want-
I'm having real contractions.
Yeah, he goes to like the ultrasounds that like the important ones when we're finding out the sex of the baby and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like the last time you went, weren't you with me?
Not for
Or
this
was it
baby.
Sam? No, for Hunter.
For Hunter, yes.
Yeah, you
Yes,
were there because
yes.
you were the one that was like, because we decided not to know
Yeah, I
who
know.
she was.
And then you didn't even let me be the person. Fucker. I knew who it was, though.
Mhm.
Or I
You did?
know.
You
I
knew
knew
who
what it was. Yeah.
Did you ask my mom?
No. I just guessed a girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah. By the way, you could probably see it on ultrasound.
Your mom wouldn't have told me.
Jeez. Like did you have any weird pregnancy cravings? Like, did you have any weird cravings that you noticed that you did? Because you didn't find out you're pregnant.
Oh,
until,
dude, I was eating Olive Garden pasta, and
Yeah.
I love their salad dressing. It's their one that they bring to the table.
Their
the
house
feta,
salad.
yeah.
Yeah. I love
Their
Olive
salad
Garden.
dressing.
I just love Olive Garden in general.
That's why I got so big.
Dude, me, Whoppers and Big Macs. Every day.
Yeah.
I think I had a Whopper every single day in the beginning of my pregnancy. I'm not even joking. And then they turned to Big Macs, so I started eating Big Macs all the time. And my mom was like, I'm gonna literally call Cash Lil Mac. He's Lil Mac.
That's cute.
What
Yeah,
are you
no,
doing
I
in
think at Brunner's when I worked in the breakfast, it was like French toast with like cream cheese or like stuff. And then at night at the answering service,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be Olive Garden.
Yeah, I don't know if I barely ever took my prenatals with Cash ever. I don't know why. I used to get sick, I think, off of them, and I stopped taking them. And then I never got sick again.
The prescription ones made me sick,
Yeah.
but like I took gummy ones and they
Yeah.
didn't really bother me.
I take gummy ones every day now, and they don't bother me at
Yeah.
all.
don't
And
know
I
what
take
it
vitamin
is.
C with it. I don't know if that helps, but yeah. Postpartum. Did you struggle with postpartum?
Yeah.
You did. I did too. I did with Cash for a little bit, but not that bad. Hunter, my postpartum was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was
That
bad.
was a little rough ski.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have to go see a counselor or anything?
No.
I did with Cash for
Well,
a little bit.
I always seen.
Yeah.
I've seen a therapist.
Yeah. I had to go see a postpartum counselor or whatever, like at the OBGYN when Cash was like a couple weeks old. But I think it was sleep deprivation. Like I just did not have any sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. Once I got some sleep, I felt so much better. But like Hunter, which is crazy because I didn't have a support system like I did with Hunter. Like that I did with the boys, you know, like her support system was so much better than I had with the boys. I had two families that were very well involved,
Yeah.
you know, with Hunter. But I struggled the most with my emotions. It was crazy. And everybody thinks it's because like I had time to think about it. It's because I had time to sit there and have my energy and sit there with Hunter and sit at home and not have to worry about work and not have to worry about certain things that I had to worry about with Hunter and Carter, or with Cash and Carter. Because at that point, like, I was a single parent. I literally was doing everything on my own. I was getting up and constantly on the go doing something.
Yeah.
And half of the time, it wasn't even about me. It was just about the kids, appointments, like things that we were going to do. So people think it's just because I didn't have time to think back then. That's why I didn't struggle with postpartum as bad as I did with her.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm hoping that when this baby comes, whoo, doggy, I'm really hoping that everything's fine.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about it.
Well, this baby was more well, that one was not planned,
Yeah.
so you didn't have much time.
No, not much time at all.
I mean, and then you're gonna have 3 kids
Yeah.
on top of that one,
Yeah.
so you'll be pretty busy.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be more depressing.
But I feel like you didn't. Did you struggle hard at all?
Oh yeah.
You went through a lot of stuff when you, like during your postpartum stages.
I refused that Ziva was mine in the NICU.
Oh yeah, because you had the NICU. Yeah, because you had a NICU
I seen
baby
her
for
and I was
a
like,
month.
that's not my
How long was
baby.
she in there?
She was in there from February 15th to April 21st.
Yep. So a lot of people, that's actually, like I've read that that's really normal. Like people Because you don't get that connection with your baby like you do.
They couldn't leave until their due date.
Oh,
Like a
really?
little bit. Zara left like 5 days before.
Okay.
Ziva.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. They left when they were like 5 pounds, something ounces, 513 or some shit.
Okay. Man, I mean, I don't know how
kind
you...
of same as like
Yeah.
Tyler and I broke up like 2 months after I had the girls, like probably like 2 or 3 weeks after they got home from the hospital.
You guys broke up?
Yeah, and I moved into that apartment.
Right.
And fucking
all by yourself.
Took care of the girls.
Brand new. Like coming home with babies being postpartum.
Yeah. Oh, and my daughter came home on oxygen, so she was on a pulse ox machine and an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
So that made
oh
shit
my
kind
gosh.
of hard.
Oh, I can't.
Third floor.
I know. I think
of an
about
apartment.
like what you do, and I'm like, I couldn't even. Bro, I would have never been able to do that stuff. Like I would have never. I give you freaking hell props. You're a mom, literally.
You just kind of do it though.
I know.
Like it was like just normal. Like
I know.
You know.
They tell you what to do, and you're like, here, you got to get this done, or
Yeah.
this baby is not going to survive. And you're like, okay, your mama instincts kicks in.
And they were one baby, just 5 minutes apart. I'd start feeding one so I could burp it while the other one's eating, and.
And I feel like they also comfort each other too. I mean, they're twins, so
they like to sleep.
Yeah, they were in there
next to each other.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. They just smell the bugs.
And like in the womb, they were like that too. So they were keeping each other comfort in the womb too. Yeah. Yeah, girl, I can't imagine. Your birth story was crazy. I knew I was about to be going straight into labor because I went through nesting stages like crazy with all 3 of my kids.
Did you?
Deep cleaned everything. Like literally everything. From head to toe, wall to wall.
I couldn't.
I just felt so weird if I didn't. Like, I was so, because I had a baby shower with, well, I didn't have a baby shower with Carter. I had a baby shower with Cash and Hunter. And when I got all my stuff, I mean, everything was in a pile for so long. It was like in a pile in boxes for like a month. So I went through and I cleaned up the room, and then I had to put everything together. With Cash, I had to put everything together. It was just me and Sam.
Yeah.
We literally put everything together in like one day. I think it was last minute shit, you know, but I didn't have like, I had my mom's room at the time. So it was that big room.
Yeah, I remember.
But we had to get rid of so much stuff. I cleaned out everything. I went through this whole nesting thing, went through the closet, went through the house, the cabinets. Oh my gosh. It was bad. It was bad. With Hunter, same thing.
Yeah.
But we were moving too. So I was packing.
Yeah. Yeah, which is crazy. Buying a house, moving, having a newborn baby, doing all the shit.
Yeah, that's probably why I had it. So, I mean, no wonder why. We were buying our first house. We were having our first baby together. His first baby. I have to get their room together. I have to get all of the baby stuff, like in the laundry, like this week.
Have you gotten the stuff back yet?
Yeah. I have to go through it.
Oh shoot.
I have to go through it and see what I need still. I have to write a list of what I need. And then it's like I keep telling Matt, I'm like, this is the 4th kid. Do we have another baby shower?
Right.
I'm like, do we do like a baby queue and I just post my registry and say like, hey, we got most of the things already because we just had a baby.
Yeah.
But these are the things that we still don't have. And it's mostly clothes. Like we just don't have any newborn. We don't have any newborn to like 3 or 6 month clothes. I'll have to look at my totes when we go through them. But we have like none. I got rid of all of my newborn stuff. And I don't know where.
Garage sales are going to start.
Yep.
We can start looking through those.
Yeah, we went down the road the other day at the garage. They had a garage sale down the road. We found a KitchenAid for, I think my mom said it was worth $60 or something. It was a KitchenAid attachment.
Oh yeah, for the meat?
Yeah. And it was only $5 and we got it down there.
I need one of those KitchenAid things.
Yeah, we found a bunch of other stuff too. I got a swing. I
didn't nest.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't have time.
I didn't nest. I was tired. I was fat.
Yeah.
I was swollen. I think my mom did it. But I also lived in a house with
Yeah.
me and the girls being there. I think it was 15 people. Because
Really?
Tyler was 1 of 9.
Oh,
And his
yeah.
sister had 3 kids. And they lived in the basement.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
I mean, it was great. Great family.
Yeah, a
You
lot
know,
of people around.
But, yeah, a lot of help. But it was a lot.
Dude, oh my gosh, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
imagine. What's one thing you said you swore you'd never do as a mom?
You know, I don't know. I was thinking about that. Probably, what did I say? Probably give into a fit in public.
Mine was co-sleeping. I told myself, and I did so good for Kat and Carter, I didn't sleep with them. But Hunter, she was breastfeeding. I breastfed her for a whole year.
Yeah.
So she slept right in my bed.
I would never do that. I was scared I was going to strangle mine.
I thought, yeah. That would be crazy. Oh my god.
Nah, that was a huge fear of mine.
I thought I would not wake up, because I used to be so heavy of a sleeper. And I would fear I'd not wake up or roll over on them.
Yeah.
Or they would wake up and roll off the bed or something. So I feared that shit. Do you have a humbling pregnancy moment? I have one. And it's from recently.
Yeah, tell me yours, because I don't know if I have one.
Okay. So the other day, this is literally the other day, I went to go to the gas station. I was going to the gas station, and I was in there, and there was a lady in there, you know, I'm having her ring up my order or whatever, and I pull out my debit card, and I realized that I didn't have my don't touch. I realized that I didn't have my ID in my wallet, like where it usually is. I'm like, uh-oh, where's my ID? Like, oh my gosh, you know, my license. Don't touch. So I'm like rummaging in there, and she's like, oh, well, she's like, don't worry, I don't need that anyway. And I was like, okay, you know. And then she was like, I'm like paying for my stuff, you know, and she goes, let me guess, 34. And I said, literally out loud, there was somebody behind me too. I said, girl, no. I said, I am 31. And she goes, oh. She goes, that's the same age as me. And I'm thinking, yeah, and you look older than I do, but most humbling moment. Most humbling pregnancy moment, I would say. Other than farting in the nurse's face, I'm really sorry. I had that epidural. I was so numb. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I have one.
That you remember?
I think everybody was just too scared to say anything because I look so terrible.
Let's talk about labor. Did you know you were in labor at all?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh yeah, oh shoot, I forgot.
I didn't get to that.
Yeah. Well, did you know any signs? Like you have any kind of signs at all, or you just weren't in tune with your body like that?
I didn't have signs.
I got induced though. I mean, I started having signs after I got induced and started getting the medicine, but like
my body didn't want to give birth.
My body did. After I got induced, dude, my contractions were so strong. And I hear that happens. That's like what happens. Like if you were to get induced, you have stronger contractions than if you just let your body naturally go into labor.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I
was in
wouldn't like
labor
that.
for what, 39 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I was in labor for so long. I was in labor for a whole dang week shift.
Hell no.
I don't know how I did it though. But like I was miserable because I was in the hospital the whole time. The whole time from start to finish.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my first symptoms were I was sick. I was thrown up.
Really?
I didn't feel good. Yeah,
I don't
my
think
stomach
I got
hurt.
sick like that.
Yeah, my stomach hurt. I think it was all the medicine that they were fucking feeding me. All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that I was feeling. Because,
anything like that makes me nauseous.
yeah.
And
And I got the epidural so freaking early. Like at like 6 centimeters. I was like dilated too, like not even probably a 6. So I had to stay in the hospital bed the whole freaking time because I was so numb.
right.
Ugh, it sucked with Cash the
I
first
went
time.
like that. Mine was quick.
Mine was not. Pushing him out was quick, but when I knew that, like, when I knew I needed to push soon, I started panicking. So terrified.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what it was gonna be like. But I fell asleep. I was on my hands and knees, like on all fours on the bed.
I couldn't. Contractions are what petrified me the most.
Did you have any?
No, I was 30 weeks pregnant. I got the girls taken out because I was dying.
Yeah, but did they induce you at all? Like, they just had, yeah, because cesarean.
There was an emergency C-section.
Yeah, they just cut you wide open and take the babies out. See, I didn't know how they. I
wasn't
didn't know
even
how that
supposed
worked.
to be in the hospital that day. I was just at the OB and they sent me to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Your pant leg being up. Mm-hmm. But imagine if your pant leg wasn't up though.
Yeah. That would have been. I would have been in the hospital that night probably because of my blood pressure. I probably would have passed out, had a heart attack.
Yeah, you were on the way. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started panicking. And plus, like, my baby daddy wasn't there. Like, he was there, but I was in labor for 39 hours, and he, at that point, was, like, in a halfway house. You know, he just got out of rehab and shit.
Yeah.
So, he spent the whole day with me, but the next day, he could not stay. And that night is when I had cash. So, it sucked. But I think that's what made my panic level even more. Me
doing it alone.
Yeah, I had my best friend there at the time.
Yeah.
I had Sidney there. I mean, not Sidney.
Right.
I had Sam there.
Just kidding. I couldn't have died. I passed out.
I don't even think we knew. Yeah, we weren't even talking.
I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Like I would try, but I would have passed out.
You would have fainted. You would have fainted.
Maybe not if it was before I had the girls.
I had Sam, and then I actually. So my mom got stuck. My mom was in there too. So I had my mom and then Sam, and then my sister and her girlfriend at the time. They got stuck in the room. You know, because it happened so fast. I was sleeping. I woke up and I was like, "Mom, I feel like I need a push." You know, my mom. I just remember I was like, "Mom, call a nurse." You know, and my mom was like, "Oh, I think I can see his head." And I was like, "Oh, geez." And I was stuck on all fours, you know. And then they did. They came in. They checked me. They were like, "Oh yeah, there's his head right there." I was like, "Okay." So I turned on my back and pushed him right out.
Sucker out.
Mhm. Mhm. But I had to get Pitocin, or penicillin or whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, I had to get penicillin because I have Group B, and then I had to get I had the epidural, and then I had to get that stupid balloon that they do
to pump you up,
to dilate me. It took forever. And obviously, like, my body was clearly not ready.
Right.
You know, I was ready. I just wanted the baby to get out. And they were like, okay. But, yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you in labor for?
Well,
Like
I was in the hospital for 48 hours, hooked up to magnesium to try to lower my blood pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
But it wouldn't lower, so they had to take the babies out.
Yeah. So you were like in the hospital for like 2 days?
I was in the hospital for over a week, probably 10 days.
10 days?
Well,
before they took the baby out?
No, in general. Because my...
Because you had to stay after.
My blood pressure was still so high after I had...
Is it preeclampsia or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to have a heart attack.
Did they have to give you like a blood transfusion or anything?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
No, it was quick. My C-section probably took half hour.
Yeah.
And the babies were out, and I was back in my room.
Yeah. That's like
I was sick though too.
With like vasectomies, I guess they only take like 15 minutes for the surgery.
That was my tubes.
Yeah.
My timely tubes only took 20-25 minutes.
So I was gonna say like what went wrong, but I guess that's everything went wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know, you were just dealing with a lot of shit.
Yeah, I think it was half the reason was well, I don't know. I guess there's not really like a cause, but I didn't eat very good. Like I ate a lot of crap.
But you didn't know.
No.
You know? I guess the only thing that went wrong, because everything was good, was my baby daddy having to leave. But I honestly, like, thinking back on it, it was probably a good thing they did. Because I probably wouldn't have enjoyed the experience of having Cash and, like, dealing and, like, having him and being in the hospital with him all alone. Because I've been so worried about him the whole time.
My dad was in the hospital with me like, the whole time.
Yeah. Did you know that you were going to give birth? Like, did you know that the babies were going to probably end up coming out?
Oh, yeah. They told me that if they couldn't lower my blood pressure, I'd be having the girls. Yeah. But they didn't want to take them out.
Yeah.
I think they wanted me to try to wait until I was 32 weeks. But at that point,
it was the day of your baby shower, too.
Yes.
Right?
I was giving birth when my baby shower was happening.
That'd be cool. Be like, everybody, just so you know, Sidney's not here because she's currently in the hospital.
Yeah.
Having twins.
Yeah, and I think they had little pictures of me. My sister's, what is it? Their wedding shower, their wedding shower. I think I was in rehab. So they took pictures and they like held them up, and I think she reused those for my baby shower.
That's so funny.
Just gotta be there.
So like in the hospital thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm about to have my kids a whole 2 months early. What were your fears?
I was scared they were gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
I was scared one of them was gonna.
Not you. You weren't even scared you were gonna die.
No, well, I mean, yeah, it crossed my mind, but
yeah, you were more scared about the girls.
Yeah,
because they weren't doing good.
No, they had to go straight on the oxygen when they were born. Ziva's lung collapsed completely, and they had to like do whatever. And that's why she was on oxygen until she was about 1.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt fine my whole pregnancy.
Well, yeah.
Like, I didn't think anything was really... Like, I was tired, but I don't know. I just thought that was normal. You know?
I mean, it is.
Yeah, like, I was just, like, really exhausted.
Yeah.
And I guess that was high blood pressure.
I was terrified of dying. Like, just, like, natural. Like, you know, I don't know.
I was scared I was going to never be able to walk again after my epidural, because I tried to move my legs and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like, we numbed you because you just got a C-section. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't think I wouldn't be able to move my legs like that. I didn't like that at all. At all.
Did they have to put it in your spine? They had to put it in your spine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I had a nurse petting me because Tyler wasn't in there yet. They were trying to get in.
Oh my gosh, they tried twice with Hunter. They poked me twice. And I couldn't calm down. Matt was like, listen. That's why I'm like, I'm so adamant. I'm like, I do not want to give one. My back hurts, dude, still. Like, I can still feel it because I had it 3 times.
Yeah, mine don't.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in.
But, like, mine 3 freaking times.
Yeah, no.
So I got some scars back there, some tissue.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I want to try. Like, I feel like I was almost to the point with Hunter of giving birth. Like, I was trembling. I was shaking, you know, and they say that that's like a sign that you're getting close to being in active labor if you're not in active labor already. Like, and I was so close, and I feel like when I had the epidural, I had to sit in that bed, and I couldn't progress my labor anymore. I had to keep moving.
Yeah.
So I sat there, and I didn't keep moving. So I think I ended up in there a lot longer than I expected to be, but
you'll get it this time.
I'm trying so hard to not get an epidural because I don't want an epidural this time. I'm praying. If anybody has any advice, please help me out here. I need to figure it out. Do I get laughing gas? Like, did you have an option to do that? Like before your cesarean?
I don't know.
Instead of like the epidural.
Dude.
Well, I mean, I guess you would have to get because they're cutting you open. You have to get them.
Yeah, I have to get that epidural.
Or some kind of anesthesia. Well, they can't put you out, can they?
No.
Oh, you gotta be up.
Dude, I seen my guts.
Ah!
I seen my guts on the table. So that was really gross. And I think that ruined it. That's why I can't do blood.
The Cash, I pushed him twice. I did practice pushes. I did 2 practice pushes. So if you include those, they tell you how to push and you just kind of practice doing it, whether you're having a contraction or not. And then they were like, okay, so when you're ready and you feel it, then push. And I pushed twice and it came right out. They were like, oh my gosh, he's right there. Do it again. And I was like, okay. You know, and then with Carter, same thing. Carter probably came out faster because he's only 5 pounds, 5 pounds, 15 ounces. Hunter, she took a little bit.
Did she?
A little minute.
Yeah.
I think I was pushing for like 10 minutes.
Hunter, are you a big girl?
And she a big girl. She's 6 pounds, 15 ounces.
Woo!
She's my biggest baby.
I think, what, Zara
I mean, that's not a big baby, though. People have like 8-pound kids.
That's a big baby.
Yeah. Compared
to me.
For us. Yeah, I was going to say, for us, that's a big baby.
Yeah.
She's the biggest one. She was bigger than me.
I couldn't imagine. I don't know. That was a fear of mine, was pushing a baby on my booby.
Dude, I know. I'm
so thankful that because I wouldn't have been able to do the contractions. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I mean, honestly, like, I thought I told myself that too, but like, honestly, dude, like, I feel like I could have done it.
You punched me in the face,
I
don't want to get a cramp.
I feel like I could have done it, dude.
You could have done it.
I know.
It was, and then I'm not saying like it was Matt's fault.
It is Matt's fault.
If he would have been like, no, you got this, you got no, it's not Matt. Just kidding, it's your fault.
Dude, he kept like it was.
But he was scared.
He was so scared. He didn't know, and we were talking about that the other day. He was like, I was not sure. Like, I thought you were, like, I didn't know what you were doing.
Something was wrong.
Yeah, I was shaking like a mofo, and he was like, you can't do this. You can't shake and have a baby. And I was like,
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I was like, these are the signs, you know. And then I think what happened was, like, he started freaking me out a little bit, and I was like, okay, let's do it. But I was so late into it that, like, I had to go in between contractions, and that's what they say, like, soon enough. Like, you can get it all the way up until you're about to push that baby out, as long as you can sit still. But I was not able to. So I was getting to the point where it's like, I could have just said F it. And that's what I'm doing this time. I'm doing it. I have a plan, we'll discuss that in a different video. I have a plan set out of what I want to do. And if you guys have any advice, please put them in the comments. Any things that you guys watched, if there's a video that you watched that helped you, please put in the comments. I will watch them all and read all your comments. But you said your dad was with you, right? All the way up until
Tyler came.
2 minutes before.
Bro. He got me, I remember Valentine's Day, the day before the girl's birthday. He came in for a little bit. I don't know if he was working or on lunch break or something like that, but he brought me like a coffee mug from the gift shop. That's about the most I see of him. It was his little Lada Llama Love or some shit coffee cup. And I remember it because I thought it was so stupid. Sorry, that just upset me.
That's funny. Yes, he Spencer wasn't even there, but with Carter, he did. I feel like I pressured him so much because he wasn't there the first time. And I was like, dude, you better not fuck this up. Like, you better be here. And he was with a different girl this time. He did the same thing that he did with me in the first pregnancy and the second pregnancy. He left me for somebody else. This time it was our next door neighbor. And I don't know, like, why. First of all, I don't know how you can date somebody knowing that they have somebody else pregnant. Oh man, I would be like, you're not going. You're gonna go see her vagina? You're not going.
Yeah. I told you it was a bad idea, bro.
I told you that the last time you're gonna look at that thing. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. He wasn't there, so. Okay, so what was your reaction to seeing when you first? You didn't see him for what, a week?
I didn't see him for 2 days.
2 days. So what did you do when you first saw him? Did you cry?
No, I just was like, those are ugly. Dude. They were the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. No, they were cute.
Sometimes you make me nervous with some of the reactions when we go out in public because I'm like, oof, what is she gonna say?
They were like translucent, and they had little breathing masks on with like a little helmet, weird little helmet.
A little alien.
Yeah, and it was in the like you had to like put your hand through a little leg. I don't know. It was weird.
My mom had to do that too.
Until I held them, I think it took me a few days to be able to hold them. They were 2 pounds. Okay, Ziva was 2 pounds 8 ounces, and Zara was 2 pounds 14 ounces. So they were freaking. They
in
fit.
your palm of your hand.
Oh my god, dude! 14 inches long.
I'd be terrified too. I probably wouldn't have held them. I'd have been like, I know I can't do it.
They were like, yeah, and they had like little feeding tubes.
See, when they plopped Cash onto me, I bawled like a baby. I was like, like literally like that. I was like, call Spencer. He never answered, of course, but it was like 2 a.m. But like I bawled like a baby, like like hysterically cried. I don't know why either.
Dude, I was like a cock.
I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I was too. Forgot.
It was so high.
What do you remember most about being in the hospital? Do you remember, like, is there a specific memory that when you think about labor, you think about this moment?
Getting hooked up to magnesium and taking all my clothes off from my dad. Hey, girl!
There you go. You guys just got a little show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
I can just
that
hear
would
him.
be
Oh,
terrifying.
Sid! I was like, ah, shit.
You're like,
Sid. I'm on fire!
Oh
It
my
was bad.
gosh. See, I don't
He was a
know
champ.
if I remember anything the most. I think it was me and my baby daddy trying to get some in the bathtub.
Get some dual? And that?
With a balloon. And yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. It was crazy. It didn't happen, but like, you know, other things did. But still.
Anal?
No.
Oh.
Nothing with me, girl. Shit! I'd have been out of there. Maybe the baby would have came faster. Shit. That's so funny. Keeping that in there.
Crying.
Oh man, see, I stayed in the hospital for like 3 days too with Cash. With Cash, it was longer because I had Group B. I think I had to stay in there for a certain amount of time. Carter, I think I was out in 2 days. Hunter, I was out in 2 days. I think it was like a day,
at least.
maybe 48 hours, might have been. I feel like we need to start something that's like, here are the signs. Be prepared.
Yeah.
It ain't pretty, type shit. Hey, mine is literally postpartum.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you'll think the craziest thoughts. You'll think crazy thoughts about yourself, about your family, about your baby.
Yeah.
That you know, like, is obviously not you. But, like, it's just like, well, I mean.
They're like intrusive.
And I think a part of that comes with sleep deprivation. I don't think women understand, like, when people are like, yeah, sleep when the baby sleeps. And they're like, hoo-hoo, yeah, like, we always hear that. No, like, that. There's a reason why people say that. It gives them sleep a week before you give birth.
Yeah.
If you know, you know, like, there's something, obviously, like, with your situation, there's emergencies. But, like, if you know you're about that sleep. Yeah. I am begging you, sleep in the hospital, sleep while you're in labor.
Yeah. And I got that for a couple days after I gave birth, because I couldn't hold the girls or anything.
Yeah.
So I slept for them a couple days.
Yeah, I took advantage of that. And good. You probably felt a lot better too after those few days. Did your
Once
blood pressure
went down.
I was gonna say, did your blood pressure go down after you slept and stuff like? Yeah, I guarantee it.
Got some food, and I didn't eat either. So I was like dying.
Literally.
One of the nurses came in and ordered Jimmy John's in front of me.
Oh hell no!
Oh, I made her cry, and she wasn't allowed back in the room.
Oh, Jimmy John's, that's so good too.
That sounds great.
And for somebody to do that, I would have knocked somebody.
I was like, I was like, get out!
I did the same shit.
Oh, I was so pissed.
I'd also have to say changes in your relationship too. Dude, I like legitimately like did not like Matt for a little bit. Like I had some type of way about him. I felt some type of way. I loved him to death. But I think I had this, well, like, you're going out to work and you're doing that and you have freedom. And I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck with a baby on my titty. Just there.
Yeah.
24/7. And I think that made, like, people do not tell you that, like, there's so much communication and so much love and so many things that, like, he has to do as a partner to make sure that you're in tune with it. There's so many things that you guys gotta do as a partner together.
Yeah.
To make sure that it works out, because it's so tough. Especially dealing with women's postpartum. Men don't know how to deal with that.
No.
We don't even know how to deal with that. I felt bad. I felt bad for Matt. I felt so bad for him. Because I was awful. I was emotional.
Yeah.
But he stuck it out like a champ. He was like, okay.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, oh man, he was so like, all right, whatever you want. Like, you know, like he felt like he could never make me happy, he said. And I was like, no, that wasn't it. Like, you made me so happy.
Yeah.
I was so stressed out.
Tyler and I hated each other.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
I mean,
But I think that started way
Spencer
before
too.
I found out I was pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I hated that. I mean, I hated him because first of all, how the heck do you just leave me for a random girl? And then the next door neighbor, the second time, that's insane.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
They're dumb.
And I think about it now too, like 9 years is a long time. A lot happens in 9 years. Look, I'm about to be on my 4th kid.
Yeah, and look at him, still the motherfucking same.
Still motherfucking same.
So
I mean, her dad, so much change. The boys' dad, still the same.
Yeah.
It just goes
But
to
now
show.
they have Matt, which is awesome.
Yeah. And it goes to show, too, like, who grows up and who doesn't, and who's willing to do that and who's not.
Yep.
But I couldn't imagine not being a mom today. Like, I don't know what I would have done for the last 9 years if I was a mom. Honestly. I would be...
Life would be boring.
If I wasn't dead from drugs.
Yeah, I would probably not be in a good position.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give myself a little bit more credit. I might have not, but...
Yeah. I mean, me too.
I
Who
still
knows?
would have been partying.
But, like, I wouldn't have had the audacity to be like, I can't, this isn't right for me to be with baby daddy.
Yeah.
Like, I would have probably still stuck around. Like I did for a while. Until I did it again.
Yeah.
But, what's the hardest part that you think of motherhood now? So now it's been 6 years for you, 9 years for me, since we first became a parent. What is the hardest part about motherhood now that you probably wouldn't have never expected?
Doing all of it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, mine's frightening time to get anything done. I run on such procrastination. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Everything waits until...
Yeah, and you need to knock that shit off.
Laundry waits 3 days.
Oh, I got laundry in for you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we gotta change it. But yeah, finding time to do anything that I need to get done. Or finding any time to myself, because 4 kids, no time.
No time. I feel it.
What's the best part of motherhood now versus then?
Being able to experience new things. Like watching them absorb life.
Learn.
Yeah, just see it.
Mine is probably actually like having a family that I've always literally dreamed of wanting, that I thought I never was gonna have. Because of Spencer.
Yeah.
And I have it. Literally the greatest thing. I think about it and I'm like, I'm so freaking blessed. Literally blessed.
Yeah.
Because...
Little cash, man.
Yeah. Well, Cash literally started it all, dude. I found my purpose in life. and I'm literally making memories with my kids that my kids want to, like, you don't think about it, but then you think about your childhood and you're like, you think about these memories with your parents or something that you never forget, those things that stick in your head with you forever, and you're like, that you maybe have done every year, or with your grandparents, you know, trips or just anything.
Yeah.
You're going to grow up and your kids are going to be like, Mom, remember when we used to go camping and stuff every weekend? Or remember when we used to go out for 4th of July? Remember when we used to do this?
Yeah.
Like, I want that.
I don't want to used to.
Yeah.
I want to go do this every year type shit.
No, but like, you know, when they're older and they're like, hey, remember when we used to do this as kids?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I still remember you doing that for me, Mom. You know, like, just a huge... I want to make memories that my kids are going to, like, remember for the rest of their life. And be like, yeah, we used to do this with our parents.
Yeah.
Like, and now they're doing it with theirs. What are you most proud of?
God, I don't know. Being able to teaching myself how to manage kids and work and house and
Yeah, you do a damn good job, because
all of it.
my shit would be chaotic. I don't have a schedule.
Well, one's got a broken leg right now, so he's not really moving much. The other one we get 50-50, and then the girls we have them all the time.
But they're in school.
Yeah.
They haven't being in structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a mess.
But like without them in school, when they weren't, man, we come over all the time.
Oh,
bring
I know.
Carter over. It'd be chaotic
Yeah,
until they
but-
got into school. I think I'm most proud of probably owning the roof over my kids' heads.
What happened to what?
Yeah, we told everybody that you broke your leg. We're almost done.
That's his name.
No, he said, did you say my name?
That's his name.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Something.
So what kind of mom are you now versus the mom you were then?
I don't know. I'm more of a, well, that's what freaking happens, dude.
I think
Type mom.
yeah. I think I'm more of a grown up mom. Like back then I don't know. I didn't have like these like, oh, this is how this is gonna be. It was like go with the flow type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like still kind of like that, but like I'm more of a structured person now. Like I'm like so strict with my kids because I feel like I was like, oh, I was too lenient with them now, and now they're all getting in trouble and doing shit. I'm like,
See, I
is
was
this my
good
fault?
when they were babies. When they're older, I would like they ate, napped,
Mm-hmm.
did all that at a certain time every day, every 4
Yeah.
hours, every however many hours.
Yeah. I
And
feel
now
like
I
I
just
feel like
kinda-
I'm professional at this shit now. Like I feel like I got it down pat now.
Yeah, she's doing really good.
Like that's why I feel like me having another baby. I was like, if I had another baby, I am having another baby. I feel like this is gonna be a breeze because I clearly know what I'm doing. It's just now I gotta find the right routine for this baby. What is this baby like?
Right.
You know, I kind of know all my options at this point.
Yeah.
Still learning. I'm not saying that I know everything because I learn new stuff every single day with her. But that's all part of it.
You'll be able to set that routine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that you're not working too, it'll be easier.
Yep. Well, one thing I hope our kids know someday is just how hard we changed our lives for them, and the struggles that we went through along the way to give them the life that we never had, and the life that they deserve. If you want to hear my crazy birth story, it's from my mom's perspective. That we could do it from my mom's perspective. Give this video a thumbs up. I was code blue. They called code blue over the intercom when the minute I was born. So my birth story gives me shivers every time I hear about it, but you only can hear it from my mom's point of view because I mean I technically like I was there, but I wasn't. She was there. So make sure you guys subscribe and click the bell for notification. So when that video does get uploaded, you guys will be there to see it. You guys will be the first ones. It'll be popped right up. I think I'm going to do something like that. If you would like to share a story with you, about you, your birth story, or just anything in general, please email us at builtfrombaddecissions@gmail.com. It'll be up on the screen. And we'll be sure to share your story next episode.
Come here.
Hold on, Anime.
Come here.
But, do you have a bad decision that you did for the week? Is there a bad decision? What was your bad decision of the week? Everybody's got a bad decision.
I don't have a bad decision. I have a bad... I almost got squished by a semi-truck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I had to honk on it, and I almost backed into a lady behind me because she wasn't paying attention, and I yelled at her.
That's their bad decision. That's not yours, but it's theirs, so that counts.
I almost died.
My bad decision of the week, it wouldn't have been this week, it would have been last week, and I forgot to actually add it into the last video. I don't know if it was my last day, I think it was my last week of work. My pregnancy brain, I was supposed to be putting pies in the oven, and I put pies in the oven, but I didn't put the timer on, so they stayed in there for about 3 hours, and I almost burnt the whole McDonald's and gas station down at the same time. But I'll insert a picture of the wonderful pies that I had in the oven baking for 3 hours when it takes 10 minutes. They're burnt.
Right.
If you would like any burnt pies, please come see me. But other than that, we'll see you guys. See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Get it? See you next Tuesday, bitches. Bye.
It's Monday.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, our video post is Tuesday.